Welcome to ATC. It is snowing in London, UK. I have 4 topics to discuss, and just in case you're looking for a sustainable bamboo iPhone case, I have a review for you. Here we go. So we have some articles. Travel Daily News mentions that the Caribbean economic survival is tied to balancing health, safety, and responsible tourism. So despite having one of the world's lowest rates of COVID-19 infections, hospitalizations, and deaths, the economic survival is in serious jeopardy because it's tourism dependent and the economies are struggling with the consequences of the pandemic and obviously the travel restrictions that are being imposed and considered by its most popular countries of origin for travel. So United States, EU, UK, you name it. So the CHTA, and that stands for, the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, they welcomed the United States, the new United States administration's balanced international travel measures, because they call for returning travelers, those entering the United States, to show proof of receiving a negative antigen or PCR test. They are not mandating quarantines. They are recommending self-isolation upon returning. So this is good, obviously, for the Caribbean. The organization, they include 33 of the region's national hotel and tourism associations. They expressed its appreciation and concerns in a letter to Joe Biden and the US government last week. And this was in response to the administration's call for input on those international travel protocols. So next article, ditching the car for walking or biking just 1 day a week cuts carbon footprint, from Imperial College London, this article. They say that swapping the car for walking, cycling or even e-biking, and that's just 1 day a week, and will make a significant impact on personal carbon emissions in cities. They say that active transport, and that includes those 3, so cycling, e-biking or walking, can help tackle the climate crisis. And that's a study led by the University of Oxford. And they say there is more than one piece of evidence that really says that the multiple benefits of active travel alongside previous studies that have been done, and they're showing that cycling is the best way to get around cities for both physical and mental health. That said, this morning I was cycling to work. A van was hooting at me, was putting out a middle finger at me because I went straight ahead and he was turning left. So mental health, maybe in those places where people actually know how to drive, and London most definitely is not one of those places, but maybe Oxford is, I don't know. So cycling frequency influence mobility related CO2 emissions over time and space. And the largest benefits from shifts from car to active travel were for business travel, followed by social and leisure trips and commuting to work and place of study. So for me, that's commuting to work. And the results, they showed that those already cycled had 84% lower CO2 emissions from all daily travel than non-cyclists. So there's an article from National Geographic, how luxury travel will change for 2021. And they say from the desire for extreme isolation to renewed focus on wellness, there are some emerging trends in the world of luxury travel. So more people are choosing villas over hotels, and this is for increased privacy, seclusion, and freedom. And a greater number of tour operators and resorts are catering to this. Furthermore, hygiene standards have been improved across the industry, and trips that focus on self-care, relaxation, and wellness are set to be in high demand for 2021. And this is no doubt as a part of an effort to ease the impact of lockdown while maintaining a focus on health and well-being. So the world is opening up again as an ever-increasing appeal to explore closer to home staycations. Not bad at all. And luxury car rental has seen an increase, a 200% increase in interest. People do not only want to stay in their own country like the UK, but they want to treat their staycation as more of a considered luxury. Obviously, after saving up during 2020, no one can do anything at all. So they say in the article, whether luxury travel comes in the form of a castle stay or renting an entire private island in the Maldives, sounds good. Themes of conscious travel, privacy, and wellness are top of the list for many travelers. Okay, the last article. Most annoying accents have been revealed, and the Irish and Scottish actually rank the best. So it's a global online survey and has revealed which accents are the most annoying ones to listen to. So a thick Irish accent was actually voted as the most favorable amongst women, just so you are aware. The most annoying women's English accents came from the US, the USA. Second was South Africa, third New Zealand, fourth Australia, and fifth Wales. For the most annoying man's English accents was USA, Canada, Wales, South Africa, and Northern Ireland. So this was obviously only in those countries where they actually speak English to start with. Countries where they don't, like Dutch, for example, my country was not mentioned. Otherwise, we would surely have come to the top with all our S's and slishes and g and t. So I have a review. I needed a case for my phone, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I chose the Komodoty Olympus case. Normally, I buy Via cases from a company in Argentina. Very expensive, but they do last the lifetime of my phone. So you get what you pay for. This time around, that company in Buenos Aires didn't have anything that appealed to me. It was all very plain looking, most likely because their designers are in lockdown, just like here in London. So I started looking online, and as you probably know, you receive thousands and thousands of ads for cases on Facebook and other social networks, which is highly irritating. But I did come across this case here made out of bamboo. Bamboo is an extremely sustainable material, and I liked the look. It gives the phone an edge around it. So I thought, well, great. So I can put the phone down on the table, face up, and the camera lenses, which are actually normally extended from the case, will be protected. So I checked the website. Price was reasonable, £27, roughly a quarter of what I normally pay for a case. And what they say is very important. They will plant a tree where it is most needed. And even though planting one tree per sale is not going to make a world of difference, it's really the thought that counts. All right, so they have a bamboo case, they're planting a tree. It's an eco-conscious and cruelty-free concept store by Andrew and Elena. According to the website, they say we take pride in ethical practices, mainly abstaining from the use of animals in both our products and lifestyle. So it also says on the website, we've carefully selected the products in our store that are high quality, beautifully designed, durable, and unique. We've ensured that the quality is leveled with some of the most popular brands in the market, but won't break the bank. So what do we have? We have a bamboo case. It's sustainable. It's beautifully designed. The price is not too bad. They're planting a tree. It's all great. And the ad on Facebook said, now back in stock. And the website said, we'll be with you in one or 2 weeks. So I ordered it. 2.5 weeks later, still haven't received anything. It says it's still in China. Wrote an email, as one does. But hey, we are in the middle of a pandemic. So, given the benefit of the doubt, 3.5 weeks later, it has arrived. Finally, I'm very excited as a matter of fact. But why did it have to come all the way from China? In a box, not only in a box, in a piece of plastic, black plastic. It does say biodegradable, so maybe. So I do not like to put products down. I do not like to put companies down. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I believe in positivity. I was actually hoping that it would be great, so to inspire other companies to maybe use bamboo as well and make a difference. But to put my phone into it, to be honest with you, what an incredible pain. You get little screws, you get a screwdriver that seems to be magnetic, but only to the sides of the screws, not really useful. The screws themselves are like really minuscule. I lost one immediately. Thankfully, they put some more in the box. However, once again, in a plastic bag in the box. So there are good things, and there's also a number of problems. And first of all, the case was already dented at the top when it arrived. Secondly, the camera lens still sticks out. So you put it flat on the table. I was thinking, well, the edges will protect it. No, the lenses still touch the table. So not exactly what I was having in mind. Thirdly, cleaning is going to be a massive problem. Just wiping the screen with the case on will push the dirt to the edges, under the edges, and to clean it properly, you really have to take it out of the case. And with this case, that is going to be an enormous problem because you have to take little screws out. You have to then take the phone out. You have to clean it and put it back together. By the time it's all done, it will be absolutely filthy again. So that's that. And then the buttons themselves, they are level with the case. So you cannot really feel where you are. That means that if you want to turn it off, if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to put the volume up, you have to look at the phone to do so. You can't feel it. I think you can see really get where I'm going. There's also the mute on mute button. That's the worst thing at all. It is so far recessed, and I have small fingers, but I cut my nails. It was impossible to reach through the bamboo. So all in all, I believe that you can guess where I'm going, what I think about a sustainable product. I simply cannot recommend this case, and that is expressing it lightly. As an end note, I would like to say that the product is sustainable, maybe. I don't know about the plastic. They say it's biodegradable. There's still a plastic bag inside the box as well. It's not well designed at all. As a matter of fact, it's really badly designed. As I mentioned already, I cannot recommend it, even though I would love to recommend a company like this. Thank you for